On a blistering hot day, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. Colorado enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Randy Johnson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Mike Hope, and we are ready for some daytime
leading off
baseball.
the afternoon for Colorado, the first baseman, Mike Hope.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now. And they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
1-1 the count now. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 28. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Landrum racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Chuck Stevens.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Chuck Stevens. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hope, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent out to straightaway center field. Landrum is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Colorado. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
For the Astros,
so coming to the plate,
the
Raymond
fielder,
Landrum. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. These Rockies guys, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting
now
second,
for a quick look at the
second
hometown
baseman,
Astros starting lineup.
Brad
Thoughts, Dan? Who
Jordan.
stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Striding in for Houston, Brad Jordan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
Batting
close.
third.
So I think this
The
is the
first
way to go
baseman.
here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up now, James Prince. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Next up for the Astros, Ken Alexander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
the designated hitter.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but don't give it a try.
Standing in now, James Harden, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Harden is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D.
The shortstop.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Two balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies' designated hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Into the box now.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Chris Tolbert.
First pitch on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hampson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Good game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And it's fouled away. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Michael Day, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Day, originally from Mississippi. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still full. 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Dahl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Manny Pena.
In now for Colorado, Manny Pena, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. Dahl gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Here's another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in, Mike Hope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hope stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out.
Now that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Alexander has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, number 28. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1,
taken just off the inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Alexander. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Anthony Coleman. He went deep in the contest last night.
The left fielder, Anthony
First pitch
Coleman.
of the at-bat. Fastball just inside. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As
now
things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter.
I love watching your games, Uncle Hassel.
Every time he gets on base, not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Raymond Landrum. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Coleman on at first, nobody out. Chopped down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking, strike 3.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Brad Jordan.
Into the box now, Brad Jordan. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And it's fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
number 9,
but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in, James Prince. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Runner back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him. Too
high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder,
Coming to the plate now,
Alexander.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ready with the 3-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, James.
As he'll swing and
Harden.
send a chopper out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Well, that's what Wheels can do for you, dealer. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, Chris Tolbert. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's a look over to first. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 4-1 Houston. Leading off the inning, Chuck Stevens, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Now the 0-1 fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit hard to third. Dennis takes it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping into the box,
leading off
Chris
for the
Colbert.
Astros.
One of the keys to securing the win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit on the ground to short. Story plays it in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The third baseman, number 8.
Infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
In now, William Dennis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Culbert aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Day.
Digging in, Michael Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Their count now at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Coleman.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Coleman. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. 92 splits the plate and it's strike 1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Number 28 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raymond
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raymond Landrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, David Dahl. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Dahl.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. 2-1 to David Dahl. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Fly ball right down the line in left. Coleman shading to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner.
The batter, the catcher.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Standing in, Manny Pena. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Check swing grounder to the right side. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 34.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box, Mike Pope. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 1.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Hope at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it 4-1.
Your
Brian
attention,
Shaw,
please.
a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from
Number
the bullpen
29,
here.
Brian Shaw.
Into the box now, Brad Jordan. He'll start things out in the home
Leading up
half of
for the
inning number
Astros,
5.
the second baseman, Brad Jordan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Dave Prince.
Now in the box, James Prince. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 44, Ken Alexander.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Alexander. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Now the Astros designated hitter, James Harden. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count still. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. The next 3-2, and it's fouled away. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 3-2 one more time, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Next for the Astros.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, Chris Tolbert, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. But fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2. This is line to left, and he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Striding into number 28. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That's it.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. calling for it. Coleman, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chuck Stevens.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chuck Stevens. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fastball well outside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a hard liner, but foul. Ready with the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Coleman, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball. Nope. 3-1.
That's inside.
Two out, nobody on. Full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your
Mike
attention,
Dunn
please.
enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom
for
of the 6th.
Colorado, number 38, Mike Dunn.
So striding in, William Dennis.
Leading
He
up
singled
for
his
the
last time
Astros,
up.
the third baseman, William Dennis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Michael J.
Striding in once again, Michael Day. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony.
Standing in now, Anthony Coleman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. One and one. Dunn has over 40 innings on his line so far and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Raymond Landrum waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now he's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raymond Landrum. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stevens is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad Jordan.
In now, Brad Jordan. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Coleman is off of first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, James Prince. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 28 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in now, Trevor Story.
Leading off for the Rockies.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Next will be the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Nope. 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Ready now, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that counts.
Ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Manny.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
The pitcher
please.
coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith.
Number 39, Joe Smith.
Manny Pena will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Blackman over at second. Dahl is over at first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to second, but the throw is wide. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
The first
Usually these guys turn to 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, Mike Hope. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Alexander racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as we are all tied at 5.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 misses down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now
that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit. –
Into the box, number 28. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jordan on the grass, on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The 4-run score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 5 apiece. A call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 18, Sunwon Oh.
So coming to the plate, Ken Alexander, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during
the batter, number 3,
both were super
designated hitter,
and it's coming to fruition today.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. One and one, here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Tolbert.
Now at the plate, Chris Tolbert. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Harden gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Your attention, please.
Comes on now he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
33, Brad Hand. The third baseman, number 8, William Dennis.
Standing in now, William Dennis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. Will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me
now
about that strikeout?
Left fielder,
he fell behind
2-0
to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting.
Oh, that was a big mistake
fielder,
right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Raymond Landrum, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the Rockies 5.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Presley has
your
been summoned
attention,
from
please.
the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to start the
for
8th.
The Astros, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Leading off the inning, Chuck Stevens, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chuck Stevens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this
Up
game.
next for Colorado,
no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Stevens on at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Alexander on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Into the box.
Leading up for the Astros, the second baseman, Brad Jordan.
Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. James Prince will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Dahl. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, James Prince.
Stepping in, James Prince. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Stevens has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 44. Ken Alexander.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Ken Alexander. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 0-1 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. In now, James Harden, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros leave 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead.
Your
Hector
attention,
Rondon
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Standing in, Manny Pena, his past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 0 for 4.
Pena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Landrum is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Mike Pope. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 1,
Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Houston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe Smith earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.